If you're trying to create your professional profile online, you may be doing some things wrong. Strikingly.com CEO David Chen is joining me via Skype to share 4 common mistakes. David, it's so nice to talk with you.
Definitely nice talking with you as well.
So mistake number 1, unbalanced online content. What do you mean by that?
So basically what we have seen, like we're doing a lot of recruiting right now with Strikingly, and we have seen a lot of people basically don't really have this distinction between their personal and professional branding on the internet. And oftentimes when we did the research in their names, what we found is that we usually found a lot of their personal kind of content, personal pictures, comments, that's really not in the professional setting, and sometimes it's even a little bit inappropriate. So so that comes out to be really a red flag in terms of hiring. What we really want to see is that this person is really professional and has this really professional looking online. And sometimes it's just you see this unbalanced content that's just skewed towards this personal life that doesn't really tell you too much about their professional activities.
So you don't want to see them partying all the time. You want to see a balance between that versus what they do professionally, a bit of more balance, right?
Totally.
Okay, mistake number 2, ill-timed online activities. So does that mean that they're spending more time when they should be working, posting frivolous things?
Yeah, I mean, we're not completely against of having a break from work or kind of go to social media sometime during work hours, but you just can't do it too excessively. Sometimes it's even amazing for me to kind of see that people are doing that all the time without really realizing how much it got kind of publicized on the internet and discoverable by potential employers like ourselves. So, if you are spending too much time doing this, you just need to be careful to put on this privacy setting, or make sure that it's within your friend circle. And as a general practice, maybe not as much of this too much non-work related stuff during work hours.
Gotcha.
It's a general practice.
Okay, mistake number 3, reusing personal photos for work. How is that a problem?
Well, I mean, we have seen, first of all, we got amazed by how powerful the Google search engine is, right? When we started doing research about our employee, sometimes we even upload their photos just to search who they are. And when we upload too many of their personal photos, what we got, again, getting to the unbalanced kind of content problem, what we see is that we see a bunch of their personal lives and not that much of their professional life. And if the line between their personal branding and their online professional branding is not as fine as it should be, or it's a little bit blurred, then sometimes we get into your personal life when we don't really want to. So, I mean, in the end, it's also about how serious you are about your professional branding, right? If you don't take it as seriously, if you don't have at least a really well kind of constructed online branding online with very professional images.
Yeah, David, let's get to number 4 before we run out of time. Number 4 is poor online first impression.
Totally. That is really what we're talking about. It's a personal website in a sense. So the 3 we just talked about before is kind of a preventive measure. Okay. And what we really advocate people to do is actively construct their online branding with a personal website. And most of the employers like us see personal website as the most powerful branding tool on the internet. With Strikingly.com, you can create it really in minutes. But if you're not using Strikingly.com, you should also think about how do you build a personal website on the internet so that this way you can really communicate a message you want to.
That is awesome information. We're going to put a link to Strikingly.com on our website so folks can get a professional website if they don't already have one. David, thank you so much.